the higher you go in your career, in your business, in your investing, the more complicated it gets. But what's interesting about that is, even if it's more complicated, you get the backbone to continue to work harder. You get the stamina that you thought you've never had before. And you will never have that if you quit. You will never have that if you stop. If you need to step back a bit, if you need to recharge, if you need to somehow also surround yourself with the right people, then go for it. Biggest mistake that you could ever make in trading, in business, and investing, and everything else in between, and this could relate also to maybe you're a professional, maybe you're just starting on your job, is to actually quit, is to actually not push through. Please do remember this, that in life, things will be hard. If it was easy, then everyone would be successful. Everyone would be multimillionaires. Everyone would be financially free. But it doesn't work that way. What works though is having the fortitude, having the stamina to continue, to move forward, to push through, no matter how hard things get, no matter how much the opposition. If you think that success is living life, that everything is just fruity, na hindi kayo nagkaka-problem, that everything is running smooth, then maybe you haven't really achieved much yet. Please do note this, that the higher you go in your career, in your business, in your investing, the more complicated it gets. But what's interesting about that is, even if it's more complicated, you get the backbone to continue to work harder. You get the stamina that you thought you've never had before. And you will never have that if you quit. You will never have that if you stop. If you need to step back a bit, if you need to recharge, if you need to somehow also surround yourself with the right people, then go for it. Please do remember that your altitude is determined also by people around you. And make sure that you are with the right people that speaks life to you. Make sure that you're surrounded with the right people also that will speak positive things to you, that will build you up, that will make you a better person. You want to be surrounded by people who are bigger, better than you also. You will be influenced by the people you spend the most time with. And if you're with people who quit a lot, keep on doing things that don't matter, then you'll be influenced by them as well. If you failed, no matter if it's in your job or there's a business deal that really didn't go your way, in spite of you wanting the best out of your investments, in spite of you wanting the best out of the businesses that have gone your way, it doesn't really all go well. Mistakes will happen. Life happens. But guess what? If you think it's hard now, the higher you go later on, it becomes even harder. The more you progress, if you're thinking that I was a rank and file employee, I'm now a supervisor, and now it's harder. Guess what? When you become a manager, when you become a vice president, when you become an executive, the problems will just get even bigger. And that's why you need to build the right foundation right now. Every time you are addressed with a problem, don't shy away from it. You hit it head on. You grow, you push, you move forward. In the same way also when it comes to investing, in the same way also when it comes to trading, in the same way also when it comes to analyzing your portfolio, you may assess already that, okay, it's near the end of September, it's October, I'm very far from what I wanted my portfolio to be. Then just look back. Where did you make those mistakes? Did I actually sell because I actually bought something that was wrong? That my thesis on why I bought it did not match what the market sentiment was? Or I did not factor in that there are things that could happen from an investment standpoint, or at least from an interest rate standpoint in the US, that could have shifted and changed the market and I got hit? Or did you also experience a loss maybe because you bought it at the highest point and you felt that at that time it's just gonna keep on going up? Always mind what are the learnings that you can get from it, because this is what I do believe, that in every error, in every mistake that happens, there are things that you can get there, that you can use to become a better business person, entrepreneur, investor, trader, and everything else in between. There are a lot of things that you can get from the mistakes that you've made that will allow you to become better. That will never happen if you quit. That will never happen if at the sign of trouble, you keep on stopping, you don't move forward. Every day, try to dedicate a portion of your time, not just to reflect on where you are in terms of your goals, but also spend time to learn. When I was starting out, I would read books. I would spend like 1 to 2 hours a day in reading. I would target at least attending 25 seminars a year. As I got older, especially when the lockdown also happened, I made a decision also above and beyond attending webinars and reading PDF files. I'd watch videos that would allow me to either become better at my craft, maybe as an entrepreneur, as an investor, or maybe as an author, or maybe also as a keynote speaker. But I always made sure that time would pass, that I'm learning. Because the more you feed yourself with the right stuff, when problems happen, it's nice to learn from the experience of other people. That whatever you're going through, maybe other people have it worse, or maybe other people are going through the same exact thing that you're going through, or there are other people that have gone through that before, and you can learn and you can mine their life. And I think that's the crux in all of this, that when you make mistakes, when you're far from your dreams, you don't stop, you don't quit. There's nothing you can do already with money that you've lost. You can't take that back anymore. All you can do is try to pinpoint and get what were the learnings there. If you had a do-over, if you have a chance to change it and switch it and do it all over again, what would it be? What was from that mistake that as you continue to push forward, that you could have changed to make you a better investor, to make you a better person, that would never ever happen again? And that's what I want to submit to you all. You know your purpose, you walking in line to your direction it may be, but when trouble happens, you need to get something deep inside yourself. You push through. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. It may sound like a cliche, but that's the reality. You win not because you never experienced hardship, but you win because you've never stopped. And sometimes it's those who never stop that gets the trophy. Those that quit in the middle never get to get. So if you're watching this and you feel that it's so hard, I'm here to tell you, you got it in you. You have the grace of God in you also to be able to push forward and go through life skillfully. So don't stop, don't quit. It's not the end. There's so much more for you to get, to consider, and to live life to the full. So, Marvin Germo, that's it for now. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.